in 1927, there was an anti-taxation riot. And the riot was so violent in URHOBO land. The ringleaders in URHOBO land were Oshwe of Otoldu, Eromagborie of Uvie, who was their chief priest, known as Uvie, Egbele of Upeklan, Ofomala, and what's his name? Of Agbon. I'll give you the name in the comment section. Now, during their arrest and interrogation, they wanted to know because there was casualty in Sapele, they killed one boy, Hikage. And when they interviewed Egbele told them, even if you want to take taxes from our people, why use the Shekiri as our taskmasters? Are we their slaves? Don't we have chiefs among us, whom our people see a divine right? That by right, this one is our head of clan. He can talk to us and we will listen. And so, the British saw that there was wise counsel in the Egbele's advice. The British now ordered that they should conduct intelligence reports among all the clans in Nigeria for the purpose of classifying them to the ethnic groups that they belong. Egbele was released based on his advice. In fact, the visiting lieutenant governor, when he came, gave Egbele a medal. Egbele was asked to join the Ayomano faction, and they dissolved the OJD government. They said he should join the Ayomano faction of Odogwu in Orerope. That was how Egbele became a member of the Odogwu Council. And so, by 1929-1930, the intelligence report of the different ethnic groups have come out. And so they classify people based on their ethnic group. Some were actually wrong. For example, the Yoruba people were classified as UKWANI people. The Agbon here were classified as UKWANI people. Abraka were classified as UKWANI people. But the British knew that the Agbon were not UKWANI. They knew because they call it Agbon Sobo in UKWANI division. But they didn't know that Abraka were not UKWANI people. They didn't also know that Orogu were not UKWANI people. In fact, the original place called Kwale was Abraka. In fact, the original place called Kwale was Abraka. Get it? Kwale was Abraka. That was the British pronunciation of the word UKWANI. Now, the head office where the British people sit, where they do their government, like the GRA, is the place they used to call Abraka PO. It was the PO means patrol office, not post office. Patrol office. It is from there they captured the hinterland of the UKWANI country. If there is any people rising against colonization, Abraka used to be the anchor point. They will mobilize until they got the whole UKWANI office. And so, if you go to National Archive in Ibadan, if you are looking for Kwale, from 1891 till 1930, it's Abraka. I was so confused the first time when they said the distance from Sapele to Kwale is 15 miles, 15.5 miles on the Sapele Kwale road. About almost 30 miles or so. I didn't know. I was like, how were people doing their measurement? How come from Abraka to Kwale, they just about 30 miles or so. It was later I realized that the Kwale they were talking about was Abraka. But then, the Abraka people protested. Said, look, we are not UKWANIs. Take us to URHOBO division in Orerope, the headquarters of URHOBO division. The British told them, if we are to take you back, you will lose being the headquarters of UKWANI division. They said, we agree. That's to tell you who ancient URHOBOs were. In fact, if it is some people, they will say they are UKWANI, and they will say that they should be the overlordship of the whole UKWANI people, hereby causing tension and confusion. And so the British had no choice. They now moved the headquarters from Abraka to Utagugbe. And that's why Utagugbe today is what is now called Kwale, because the headquarters moved from Abraka to that place. The Orogu people too, led by one Shifogide, said, look, we are not UKWANI. Even though we are related maternally. Paternally, we are from URHOBO people, from your Uwa family. Take us back. The British listed this agitation started, like I told you, the classification started between 1929 and 1932. By 1933-34, they have already been gazetted. So these people were fighting against the gazette. Understand what I'm trying to tell you? Now, the one of Jesse and Masoka was even worse. They were in the Benin province. All these other people were in the Wari province. So, they had to meet URHOBO. Please, bring us from Benin province. We are not Benin. Let us join our brothers in the URHOBO province. And in Orerope. And they went to meet the Oba. The Oba said, for me to release them, you people will pay me £50 and £10 per annum. They said, we agree. Because the upper Bidata was the gazetted overlord of all the land, not banks of the Ethiopian River. That's to tell you again that overlordship is different from people who founded the land. You understand? And so, they paid the money until the Western region gazetted a king for them in the middle of 1950s, thereby ending the overlordship of Oba. And that was why I also made both state that immediately the Delta State government gazetted a king from the Agbara Wani people, the overlordship of the Uli has ended. That was what happened in Kwali, in Jesse and Masuka.